Oh man, that one's going to be put that on the shelf because sacrifice for payoff, and we are live by the way.
Oh god.
Oh man. All right, so now we're finally rolled into 2025. What's up, boys? Holidays are over. School goes back in a week. It's time to get comfy. Time to settle down. Critter, love you long time. Biatch to you, my friend. Hope you are good.
Hey, Critter.
Dave, what's up? I did just talk to Mr. Limjuko on Facebook as well. It's going to be a loaded show tonight because we've got a few new products we're going to talk about, a few little sneak peeks, no leaks, and we will dig into Lego Ideas. So Lego Ideas is thick, fat, and on the front foot for 2025, obviously. So this is technically called the third review for 2024. So, it's still obviously the rollover. But again, welcome everybody. And back on the subscription. What are you on now, man? I haven't got Twitch open. You're probably like 9 years of every month subscribed by now, aren't you? Surely.
Hey, can I ask a quick question? Did David send you a mock of the week?
David sent me a couple. I think Amanda sent me a couple. I've got a lot of mocks this week.
Okay, because you got to check out his Don Tom Brewery.
Oh no, I haven't. We've already looked at the Dot and Brewery stuff.
Okay.
But no, he sent me Batman. What did you send me, David? Let me look at your photo.
All right.
He sent me some Batmobiles, I think. We'll have a look at them.
Cool.
Yeah, it was like a...
Hey, Grizz. Hey, Dan. Troppo.
Yeah, Batmobile Pagani. 33 months, Grizz. That's insane. Look at all that money you've spent on these three handsome men.
Yeah.
Good investment, brother. Good investment.
Hey,
yes, there's a couple of
48 days I'll be having lunch with Grizz in Vegas.
48 days. That's insane. You know what? I went down the rabbit hole today watching college football intros. You know how they run on the screen?
Yeah. Oh, did you do the A&M Texas one with Metallica?
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech. Yeah.
Tech, yeah. How can you not get goosebumps watching that one?
Yeah, that is good.
That one's brilliant, that one.
19 days to Arizona. Nice.
And Claire, thank you for the subscription too. I just realized my camera looks like it's going slow.
There's a bit of a lag.
Their stadiums are huge.
Oh, they're next level.
College stadiums sure are.
There you go. I think my camera just caught up. Finally. Beautiful. All right. Now, this one I'm a bit too double-sided for. Now, I know some people in the chat are going to be the same. Actually, let's talk different first. Let's talk this little bit of a sneak peek, and then we'll talk about the big thing of the week. So,
hey, Amanda.
New book come out, History of Minifigs, and apparently there's a brand new Blacktron. So for those, I know a lot of people in our chat went nuts last week when we talked about Blacktron. So I'm sure that would have excited a few different people this week. And obviously it's coming out. The new fig's coming out with the ship and whatever else they're going to milk on. So you actually get the minifig when you buy this book. So happy days for those buying Lego books.
That'll be missing every book, every edition.
They always end up on the Big W clearance stand with no minifigs.
You know a book still isn't on the clearance stand?
And if you're a person that does that, stuff you.
Yeah, because you get it for $1 with no minifig. But you can buy a minifig off me for twice the price of the book. I'll let you.
Huh.
So yes, sneak peek on that one. For those, also shout out to Jay's Brick Blog, like always. We do go to Jay for our local Australian news because he keeps things in Australian dollar, and officially, it's what gets released. So it is all good. Lego have made a new Instagram page called Lego Builds. I jumped on and added it.
Is that legit? That's legit run by Lego? Is it?
Yep.
Yeah. For us to integrate more now the community. More than just the corporate, let's sell this, and this, and here's the themes.
Yeah, right.
Let's start doing this. Let's start sharing this. Let's start sharing shows, more mocks. And they talked about this at the end of last year that they're now more than happy to start, resharing and collaborating with builders on social media.
Is that a US-based Instagram?
Oh, you'd have to assume it's actual big Denmark-based, surely.
Although I did see Donnie Chen on there, so that's nice to see. He's an Aussie.
Oh, shout out to Donnie. Yeah, they're coming through fast and thick. So,
Asking bugger off.
Primal, thank you, man.
Yeah, Claire's right. All the RLFMs are promoting the heck out of it.
Oh, because they've probably been told to. That's never where this is the thing, right? This is a good. Here's a hot tip. Here's a very good hot tip, and you guys can back me up on this one if you want or not. Follow whatever RLFM you want, right? Some out there are freaking insanely good. Some are like, entertaining. Some are switched on. You got Kiwi Builds, who's freaking awesome. I don't mind watching him build. Then you got Richard here, who's, what does Lego smell like and what does the stud taste like type weird Richard type stuff.
Richard has a head full of knowledge. Like you're not going to get any really cheap jokes there. He's just got all knowledge.
Correct. But then what happens, and take their content, when they release content like that, that's the shit you need to sponge in. When all of a sudden you wake up on a Wednesday morning and you've got Jay, Richard, Cheap Jokes, Katie, Kiwi Modulars, all of them releasing the same shit, just ignore it. Literally, just ignore it. Because that's the embargoed rinse and repeat. Hey, make sure you release this at 9 o'clock on January 21. That's the shit that's not even interesting. That's the shit that everyone in the world's going to spill out. You're going to get sick of it by the end of the day. But again, outside of everybody doing the same thing like bookwork, that's the shit that you need to follow and need to get on. Otherwise, you watch our stream and we'll tell you everything in advance anyway. And don't worry about RLFMs being a day or two late. But what has released over the last week, Lego and Game Boy.
Yes.
Now, like I said, I'm double torn on this one. This one I'm excited,
Why?
and actually you would be. We're always excited when game consoles comes out because we're ex-gaming nerds. We're still current gaming nerds, but it's what we've done for years. You had your shop, Bill, Henry. We're all a lot of people are into gaming. Now, I saw the sneak marketing of this come out about a year ago. About a year ago, saying it was coming. But I also am biased with our buddy Nick, Click Lever. His Game Boy is freaking flawless. His Game Boy, bar none, is one of the best. And I've showed you guys on stream, I've even got, I made him I bought a book off him and made him sign it as well. So this is Nick's one. So do Aussies that are watching, and New Zealanders, do us Aussies proud. Get onto Rebrickable, $6 US. Go and buy Nick's instructions because this is a bloody flawlessly good Game Boy, hands down, no matter which way you look at it. Now, yes, I know Lego are going to bring it out. It's going to have Nintendo tax, and we all probably still going to buy it anyway. But shout out to the first OG that mass designed this perfectly. I know, and there's been a lot in the past. There's hundreds of them out there, but call me biased.
Yeah, there's a few good color versions and Game Boy SP versions as well, but actually being able to hold Nick's one, it is 1-for-1 scale. Like it is epic. This
was Nick's display at Brick Build, and he, like you said, he had a different color of different mix of them. Yep. It will be interesting to see how close the Lego designer takes hints from Nick's.
There's the link in the chat too.
There's a lot of reference material though for Game Boys. Like Nick has, you're right. Nick has mass produced it, and not mass produced it. What's the word? He's marketable, sellable to work perfectly. Yeah. But he's not the first, right?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I think his is one of the cleanest.
Lego would have, his is one of the cleanest. But Lego would have had iterations upon iterations.
Dude,
even Jay from Jay and Stani, he did it on the show.
Yeah. I mean, stuff built on the show is a bit different because of the time, the speed, the stress, working it out. But again, there's hundreds out there. Call me biased. Nick's is, I like Nick's. It is what it is. And you just know Lego are going to perfect it to a point where let's just install a new element to make it work as well. You know what I mean? Like it's what they do. It's what they do. Now, one that won't get probably either of you too excited, but I know a lot of people will definitely lose their shit for, And we talked about it already. We called it on the nickname. Remember, it was Berry.
That's right.
So were you on the stream when we called the Berry code name, Henry?
Yeah, Blueberry. Yeah.
Blueberry.
It was the world's worst kept secret that sets were coming out under the Bluey title. But again, I don't know what's going on here. I doubt if they're going to be the sets. We'll see. But I mean,
if they are, that's pretty shit.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. I agreed.
Don't forget, they're going to be aimed at 4+ and Duplo.
Yeah, and this is where it's going to be very simple.
Yeah. I mean, the Duplo fix for Bluey should be cool.
Duplo's always good with that stuff because it's printed, it's shaped. Yeah,
it's meant for kids, right? Like
Duplo. I don't know if you guys have had any lately, but having a almost 2-year-old grandchild, I just got all the Peppa Pig sets, and they are epic. For her and her playability, so I can't wait for Bluey for her because Peppa Pig and Bluey is what she lives for.
That looks like Tom's scale. You know the Bluey that Tom did? That looks like his scale.
I think they
ain't building a Bluey at Tom's scale, I'll tell you now.
They're not building them like this either. This is purely for hype and marketing.
And like we brought up, like Jay has here as well. Remember they promoted the long dog at Christmas, so we knew there was going to be a collaboration coming up. But let's be real. You look at Jason Carpenter's amazing brickheads. They'd be silly not to dip this into a brickhead because Bluey's worldwide now. No matter which way you look at it, Bluey's worldwide. It's not just an Aussie cartoon.
No, it'd be good to see Bluey brickheads, official ones.
Yeah, of course. There's a Lego board game coming out, but unless you're right into board games, who cares? Move on. Is
it like only one, or is it like how they did Lego games?
No, it's a one-off, and actually, to be honest, I love my board games. It looks cheap and nasty.
Oh wow, that looks mega crap.
So I'm guessing,
It looks like it's aimed at kids under 10.
So I've got Monkey Palace, and I've got the Harry Potter, them puzzle ones that you talked about. I've got a few collections, but this one just looks whatever. Last one before we get into ideas. For those that are in Queensland or I guess Sydney, Costco, Lego bags are back. I had a few people talking to me about that. But hey, I think everyone's Lego bagged out by now. Surely.
Our local Costco had half a pallet left yesterday.
There you go. Now, 54 ideas hit the 10,000 mark for the third. Nice. For the third one. So we've got a bit to talk about. Now, for those that are watching, and same with you two boys, I literally only seen this pop up today. So I haven't scrolled any, haven't gone through, and I'm assuming you guys haven't gone through them either. So let's all do it at the same time. Yep. With, at a wild guest, Taylor Swift, some buildings. There'll be rinse and repeat of everything we've seen the last 3 years we've been doing it.
Every other IP they've been told not to do, they'll do.
Yep. All right. Let's start with Beetlejuice's house.
Move on.
Yeah, boy. Turing machine. Oh, this is. Didn't we? We brought this in as. Did we talk about this as a mock, or remember we talked about Enigma machines or code breaking machines?
Machines.
Or something? I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
that seems a bit too highbrow for something the three of us to talk about, but sure.
Do you know what? I don't believe it stands a chance. There's too much technic movement there. There's too much fatigue on parts. Lego aren't going to put their parts under that much motion and stress and then have to cop the failure for it. Cool design, cool mock, but is it marketable? I think there's too much going on.
And if you're going down this route, you want to, where's the Japanese dude that makes the folding planes and all the GBC stuff? Where's his shit idea?
Yeah. Akiyuki,
there he is. Yeah, bring his stuff.
Keep going.
Well,
that literally looks like any building that anyone has made.
And you know what? That's a mock that is nice in the city if you're going to tell a story around it. The building's not the mock.
What is the title of this? What is the title of this?
Music and Jewelry.
Oh, God. We've already got a music store, don't we? We've already got a music store.
Jazz. Jazz club.
Yeah, jazz.
No, there's music stores as well. The Square, Federation Square, it had.
Okay. Yeah.
How did the next one get to 10,000?
Brickheads, bruh.
Yeah, but bro, Brickheads is like. I feel like Brickheads should be off limits. I
I
feel
don't
like
know who they are.
Isn't that
yeah, Remy, and
Is that
Ratatouille. Ratatouille.
Oh, okay. Why doesn't it say Ratatouille?
Probably can't.
I don't know who Linguini and Remy are.
I do.
Oh yeah, I picked that. And Primal, honestly, version of Ratatouille. Yeah,
I feel like Brickhead should be off limits. Like, I mean,
like modulars.
Like what? Cool. Like which ones?
Like modulars.
Yeah, like modulars, like Speed Champions.
Yeah.
All right. Next, Lake House.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like the brick, the cheese, the dots and the half slopes and cool. It's okay.
Yes, that's not bad.
That's okay. Hey, Miffy, what's up? All right. The moon. You know what? I don't mind this. This is kind of artistically a little bit cool. I mean, I would probably never buy it, but it's different from what we're seeing every other time.
I absolutely agree. I feel like it's one of those things that Lego would go, yeah, that would work. It's like the globe and nobody cares about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's better than the world map or the postcard thing or Mona Lisa. Like it's much better.
Yeah.
Did you get the Mona Lisa? That's nice.
Functional microscope.
When you say functional, can I actually look at stuff in it? No.
It's functional because it moves.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, he's your mate. Baron von Baron, the one that did the log.
Oh, this guy again. Mate, just keep going.
I think might have even looked at this one when we've
had a log cabin. We've had a log cabin. We've had, mate, please. Yeah, no, that's
I'm taking it. Bob Ross Studio.
No.
I'll buy it just for the minifig. Just give me a mad Afro Bob. And I'm going to just paint the building here. Isn't that lovely? Look at this lake and look at this paint.
Voice. Oh, listen to his voice.
I stepped on a Lego piece. Oh darn! Shout out to Bob Ross, but I don't think that one's going anywhere.
Nah.
The Princess Bride. I mean,
keep going. That looks
keep going, but it could be a pickup. And there's Bob Ross again. A mystery shack from Gravity Falls, eh?
Where's Gravity Falls?
Who fucking knows? This is a movie or a cartoon, I'm guessing.
Mystery Shack. Okay.
I don't know. I read Mystery Shack and think of Scooby-Doo.
Those faces don't... This looks like it's a real mock, and it looks like it's just got fake Lego on those faces.
There's a clown.
Mate, this looks terrible.
But it's world famous.
GWP, if you're lucky.
Peter Rabbit. I mean, unless a new Peter Rabbit movie is coming out, you're flogging a dead horse there.
Wait, where?
Yeah, but hang on. It's Peter Rabbit would sell for nostalgia reasons, though. Look at Winnie the Pooh.
True.
Oh my God! Look at the Photoshop on the Peter Rabbit's ears to incorporate. Like, it looks like it's used the rabbit head as the base. And somebody's photoshopped all that on it. How did that get past? Have these reached 10,000? These have reached 10,000.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Bilsy. Seriously. Who let that through? Who let this guy in?
Same with Mr. Fox's face at the back. But
who let this guy in?
It has credit.
I'm just going to leave it there for a while. Henry, you should make that as like your gaming avatar or something.
Oh my God.
That's amazing. The Muppet Theatre. We've talked about this a few times.
Pass.
It's only, what was it, the Friends set? I think they remolded to make a decent one for the CMFs.
Yeah.
Gremlins, not bad.
Should have just reskin the Yoda.
That's already coming.
The Gizmo.
Yeah.
I think you're right, actually. Let me do. I think you are right.
Yeah.
Why let it in then? That's what I don't get. If Lego are already doing it, why let it in?
Because if it makes 10,000, they can't just shoo it aside and make dodgy competition rules. They have to follow through, and it's going off the numbers. It's not going off staff picks or anything like that.
But if it's in the vetting stage and they say, is yours based on IP, and you put it through, right?
Henry's right, because and so's Bill. So this is back in August. Remember, because the Goonies and the Gizmo got through at the same time.
That's right.
I mean, that one looks like a house elf from Harry Potter, but
is that the official one or that's the ideas one?
That's the ideas one. The designers are going to recreate that to make it either better or worse.
So does that mean it's just that there's like you said, look, it's their 40th
There's no chance of it getting in. There's no chance of it getting in.
No chance of it getting in, but they've obviously on the back of the hype of everything else, and Lego have obviously realized that Gizmo's going to be a thing. Let's do it.
Yeah, but there's no reason to let this one in. Like at that submission stage.
Yeah.
There's already one approved. Don't get somebody's hopes up. Like, yeah.
I agree. And to answer Miffy's question, yes, the Game Boy is 1st of October.
There you go. Cliffside House, a cool idea. Hang some Lego on your wall, other than a car.
Mate, I don't even want to hang shells on my walls, let alone a Lego set.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you live in what's it called? A Rio den? What are them Japanese houses called with the paper walls?
I'd like to see them hang that on the door. Hey! Put it down.
Get back in your futon, brother. All right. Magic bookends. They're already bringing bookends out.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen bookends before, right?
I think they're bringing them out from memory. Yeah.
Bookends have got through on ideas a couple of times, but they've never been chosen as the final model.
Miffy, we were talking about it before at the start of tonight's show that Nick Clicklever on Instagram actually has rebrickable Game Boy at the moment. You can go and buy for $6. Go do that and bricklink the parts, and you'll have a
instructions.
Really good
game. Instructions.
Instructions. Sorry, yeah. The Discworld Unseen University Library.
What the hell is that?
I'm sure Grizzy's Googling Discworld right about now, but this looks like a orangutan.
It does look like an orangutan.
And this is some sort of wizard snake thing? Dragon? Wizard? I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, Harry Potter and Indiana Jones, maybe. This is clearly from a cartoon or a video.
Yeah.
Or a movie or a TV show. Has to be. Something. Yeah, I'm not Googling it. I'm sure. A modular hospital, because Lego need more hospitals.
They definitely do, but not that one.
You remember, like in the 2000s, like every second city set was a hospital and a helicopter.
Yeah, and hospitals, like medical stuff, didn't sell that well back then. Now we're screaming for it, or city builders are anyway.
You are.
Mate,
yeah.
That is terrible. Let's.
Oh, look, another Mystery Shack from Gravity Falls again.
Where is that? That must be a thing.
Grease put the link up. Hold on, I'll scroll up and I'll grab it. Gravity Falls is a critically acclaimed series following the adventures of 12-year-old twin siblings Dipper and Mabel Pines as they spend a summer at their great uncle Stan's tourist trap in Roadkill County. This build is based on the Mystery Shack where the twins are staying when they begin to uncover the many paranormal mysteries of Gravity Falls. So, it's clearly what's on trend. Let's follow the trend.
Sure.
I mean, like dance music. Let's go rip off an old 80s song because that's what's vibing at the moment.
Some of these things, what I've noticed is that over the years, you don't even have to make a good mock when you're buying into the IP. You just go Mystery Shack, whatever. It doesn't even have to look good, because to me that's quite mediocre. I'm not trying to knock the thing, but the guy probably knows how much effort he put in, right? Like, it looks like it doesn't even look anywhere as good as the A-frame cabin.
No.
Yeah, and you're right. It's because they are jumping on the fad what's hot right now, and that's what
Taylor
works.
Swift house and Taylor Swift house, like all those Taylor Swift house ideas, they look terrible. It's just, yeah, you know.
Yeah. You know, and even I mean, I just put it out there, but you know, when tragedy or world things happen, people jump on it. And that's why it makes it popular, not because of outside of the actual theme. Motorized house moving castle.
No.
Seen a few different variations of these things too.
Wow. It just looks like someone's grabbed all the spare parts and meshed it together.
But I mean, that's what he looks like too, though.
Yeah, but there's ways to do it. There'd be ways to do it. Like,
like I said, it's not the first time. It's not going to bring up there. It's not the first time that you know. Anyway, kind of looks the same. Maybe it's my. Sorry, maybe I need to buy a new monitor. Three.
It is. It's too busy. I agree with Claire.
Yeah. Italian villa.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Not for me. There's nothing. Yeah. If I see that in a mock, I'm not even going to look twice.
That's not even really. The roof is more like, it looks more like Encanto. Like, then.
Now, you know what? I think you just raised a funny point. If I see this as an Italian, what was it called? Italian villa? Nah. If I see this as Encanto, I'm like, it's kind of cool.
The roof is the same way they did the roof on the Palace Cinema.
Is that it's a brick separator tongue on the beast? Hold on, I'll go back for you. Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Cool winery, I guess. Something different.
It's a cool mock, but it's not a marketable set.
A modular library. At least you're trying to be different. I mean, there's no.
I should build it. Yeah. Sorry. Go.
No. You're right. Go.
No, I was just going to say, Bill, that is a great point. Like, I do have to qualify my remarks. Like, most of them are all really good mocks. I just don't understand how they get to this stage of ideas.
Yeah.
And again, we have to realize, and probably sometimes got to pull back on our reins, because imagine Lego ideas 5-6 years ago. These will be blowing us away. We're adapting higher and faster than, you know what I mean?
The other thing too is 10,000 votes. You could get 10,000 Italians voting for this because you don't have Italian sets.
I don't even know 10,000 Italians.
But you know,
no, because you don't go to Melbourne enough.
No, that's Greek, mate. Melbourne is Greek.
Yeah, true.
I'm just going to go back to some. Not expired. One on shelves. But it's going to show us all of them.
Not approved ideas.
Hold on.
Some ideas have always been standouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going back a few years ago to see how high quality.
The Back to the Future car is terrible.
And it's still one of the most bloody expensive ideas set to buy secondhand.
Yep.
See, like Lego Minecraft come out as an idea set. I mean, you know.
Yeah, the soldiers.
Our standards are set a bit too high sometimes. You know, Bread Wallet did well with his car.
Bread Wallet.
His name ain't going to be any different. Here we go. It's like 10 years ago exactly. He had December 2014 was the Caterham. I remember that come out, and I still think it's average.
Yeah, the Yellow Submarine was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, it's how we look at things from then to now.
Yeah. See what I mean? Like, you don't even have to make go back down, Steamboat Willie. Like, that is pretty garbage. Like, it doesn't even have a mini. I know you couldn't have done it, but you know,
there's the Henry Growl. All right, where were we? Hold on, let's go back. Okay, we're up to the modular bookends library. I mean, if you want something the size of a modular in a mock in a hurry, at least you can shove some bricks in there and let's just get up a city block.
I want to see more. I want to see inside it.
There isn't an inside.
If there's to Bill's credit, if there's a world going on inside this, full credit. Okay, there's a side view. Bit warmer. A bit warmer.
Oh, here we go. There we go.
There's an inside. There's some insides.
Which you can never access because you're actually holding up books on the other side.
Hey, bacon is good. There you go. All right. Next, the Roundhouse Ski Lodge.
Mm.
If this had a moving chairlift, sick.
Yeah.
In a mock, sick.
If that was a good idea, sick.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, that's not bad.
Oh, that's
Hey,
done
this-
by
Gus and
Gus. Dustin gave it.
David, there you go.
Secret submission.
From Wish. I like animal builds. I mean, you know, if this became an idea, Lego put their touch on it, I probably would like it, to be fair.
To be fair, the creator set does the deer and the fox.
It looks like a Creator 3-in-1 set. But
And doesn't the fox do the deer? Doesn't the fox do a deer? Or am I getting mistaken?
I
The
believe-
creator.
I'm
I'm
not
pretty
sure.
sure the creator fox does a deer. I think so.
I wouldn't have a clue, man. You're the one that shops at Kmart. But he was a cool fox. I remember that.
It's great fox. These 3-in-1s are mad. Even the panda I sent you the other day, it was amazing.
Dude, that panda's sick.
Yeah, man.
So it does the fox, the owl,
Oh,
and
and
a
a
squirrel.
squirrel. Sorry, I must have just thought it does as a deer.
But again, I mean, if this is coming out at a, you know, at $100 creator set, you got no chance.
Oh man, that's spicy.
Helena, I think you're confused with the late night viewing. The fox does the deer. Should see what the squirrels do to the rabbit.
Anyway,
All right, Deep Rock Galactic Drill Dozer.
haven't we had power miners and stuff with?
Yeah, I mean, hey, why
Again.
not throw it in the mix?
Again, cool mock. I'm sure it'll make a mad display at whatever show you'd take it to. I don't know.
Yeah. I agree. Train station. We don't have any of those yet.
Oh, we haven't had many Wild West mocks. Please,
I'd buy
keep
that
going.
straight up. I'd buy that.
I'd rip it off and put it in my build.
You could literally build that right now, Bill. You could
Okay.
literally go with the stuff on your desk and build that right now.
I could.
Actually, I think even I have that much nougat cheese slopes, so maybe. It's not bad for Wild West. It's okay. And you know what? Let's be real. When was the last time Lego dropped good Wild West stuff?
Oh, Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger was the last,
There you go.
and that sells
So-
for a small fortune now.
Bro, wait. Go down. That's like literally rip-off of Mario Q, the actual set. What are we doing?
Well, you get underneath it and you punch it, and it gives you notes instead of coins. This is the cube from the well-known musical platform game Geometry Dash. Okay, I haven't played that one yet, so.
No, I haven't. It's the most stupid game that kids play. I'll ban the kids from playing it.
Really?
Yeah, it's so annoying. And
'Cause
it's so
one of
like
the
it's just one of those mindless things that kids should not be playing.
Yeah. On other hands, people play Hogwarts. I'm so obsessed in depth with that game.
That's cool.
This is my first 2 thumbs up. I'm digging this.
Yeah.
I like this. Yeah.
Yeah, vintage film camera.
And I mean, they haven't gone film camera yet. They've done the Polaroid. They did the normal
Yeah.
camera, the small camera. They haven't
That's a
gone-
lot of chrome.
That's a really nice presentation. I like it.
It's a
even if
lot of
it went to grey or
silver. Yeah, it'd have to go to
Silver,
light
yeah.
blue grey.
yeah, that is nice. Is it like GeoGuessr? GeoGuessr, I'm proper obsessed with, but yes, I don't think it's like GeoGuessr. All right, Mr. Bean's suitcase. Why Mr. Bean? Is he coming back? Surely not. How did this get 10,000 views? Did the mums and dads vote for it?
Mate, most people don't even know who Mr. Bean is anymore.
I mean, is anyone under 25 in our chat? Probably not. I wonder if I went and asked Ash if she knows who Mr. Bean is.
She would. My kids know who Mr. Bean is. They don't know who the Looney Tunes are, but they know who Mr. Bean is.
Yeah, Ash didn't know who Rogue Traders were this afternoon.
That's fantastic.
Oh yeah, I have seen the animated Mr. Bean. Yeah. Anyway, Lego Godzilla. I think we brought this up in one of the mocks of the week. Talked about this one versus
Joss's one.
Joss's one. Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
You know what makes it cool, right? And this is a perfect example for when we do our Lego Ideas shows that modular IP ripoff, modular IP ripoff, modular, something fucking way out there whack. And then you get something kind of, even though yes, I get it's an IP ripoff, but take away that's Godzilla, it's cool. It's a cool looking animal built well. You know what I mean? I like that there's fun, you get the different bops in and around there. This is the shit that should make 10,000 views, not the modulars. Anyway.
He just goes fast as sawmill.
You got it, man. Like, come on.
What the hell is this?
Science lab. I mean, I get it if you're a nerd.
Oh, with the STEM thing. Yeah, let's go.
Go back up to the sawmill for a sec. Keep going up. Whose is it?
Bob Brickman.
It is Bob Brickman. It's like the biggest YouTube channel, Lego City Build YouTube channel. That's his German channel.
Oh, is that the dude that sits on? He's got a massive monster table. And he's got he climbs, and I think you showed me it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. He's a good builder. He's a really good builder.
Yeah, he is. He has a German channel and an English channel.
Yeah. Meth Lab. This is Brick Science.
Oh, is that the Brick Science?
Nah, that's not Riley.
I was going to say, just scroll even faster.
Nah, man, he's been doing shit like, is it going to float? Can I put a motor on it? I'm going to make a bed and sleep on it. He's doing real world shit, and he's going viral with that stuff at the moment.
He's got a massive warehouse now.
Yeah, built himself a full blown warehouse.
That video you sent me this morning about the 11 suspensions, that was sick.
Yeah, dude, how cool is that?
That was mad.
We will show that. Won't show the whole lot at the end, but I'll definitely tell people to go and watch it just to get the idea on how different things can be.
This is cool, but Portal's like ancient now.
Portal's not a new game anymore. No. And a lot of people didn't pick. A lot of people I've found in the Lego community didn't pick this game up. A few people did, but not too many. This wasn't very Lego driven, Lego fan base driven. You talk to Lego guys, and they all bloody have certain genres of video games. I feel that most of them play. Not everyone, but there's always that heavy lean towards. And then I think Portal was a miss. Even though they've revamped it, redone all the but Primal agreed. It's too late. And Helena correct. There's a lot of weird shit going down this ideas round.
Again, cool mock. Why?
Well, what are you going to do with it?
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're doing an overpass, how much overpasses do you need to keep it going?
Yeah. That homeless person with the knife in the background is cool.
Fuck me. Welcome to Southport, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I kind of like it. I think.
I don't know what this is, and just keep scrolling, Bilsy.
I'm just trying to work out what it is first. I get the ship. I'm guessing it's just some sort of floating. Maybe Dave and G should have built this in season 1. I'm guessing it's some sort of floating something.
Looks like just some Japanese floating harbor.
Yeah, okay. Hey, here we go. Although Simpsons are about to release another modular, why not try go for the school, I guess? I mean, there's no character there. It's just blocks. But if you're going for the theme...
Again, like Bill, the stuff you do obliterates this stuff. Like, why? Like, yeah.
I mean, they didn't even put the dent in the fender. I mean, come on, get some cheese slopes. Get some cheese slopes.
It's also a car that's been released. Why not do a car with the school that hasn't been released, like
the bus? Yeah.
Yep,
agreed. No.
Or put Willie on a tractor, like.
Bill, actually, that just reminds me. Why haven't you put anything of your modulars in ideas yet?
I don't know.
Because you don't want to get comments from Henry.
No, mate, I've had plenty of an idea on this, so I'm not, I'm not above getting roasted. So don't worry about me, mate.
I mean, it could literally just clip into your set, Bill. Like it's got the street lights. It's got the medieval tavern inn. Well, yes. Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I dig it because I'm a mad Sherlock Holmes fan, but I don't because why have this in ideas? If you're going to do Sherlock Holmes,
are you really?
Do a crime. Oh man, I'm obsessed with Sherlock Holmes and anything Arthur Conan Doyle.
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, dude, 100%. I could tell you probably most of his books.
What about Enola Holmes?
It was okay, but they tried to push it to. That was when woke started. You know what I mean? They're enjoyable to watch once for sure, for sure. Only because Sherlock Holmes is in both of them as a side quest. So but no, all the Sherlock Holmes from the Jeremy Brent from like the 30s and 40s all the way to the Cumberbatch stuff in the modern Sherlock, they're all sick. And the Robert Downey Jr. movies, they're all good. The only one that's bad was the comedian looks like the Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer. What's his name?
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he made a Sherlock Holmes that was a 1 out of 10.
Nothing Will Ferrell's ever done has been good.
Step Brothers.
Please.
No, nothing.
Daddy's Home. Daddy's Home is awesome.
Anchorman was good.
Can't stand Will Ferrell.
You'd be the only one, Bill.
Yeah. He's got some flops like everyone, but yeah, anyway. Capybara, polish it, it's sick. But yeah, this way it looks like, hey, it's cool. It's okay.
Keep going.
Someone's ripping off Amanda, or Amanda's ripping off someone. Who come first?
Cluedo. That looks like a red hot mess.
Yes.
Now, I think. I'm sure I saw something pop up not too long ago about something with Clue or Cluedo and official Lego. I'm sure I did. I'll have to look into that one. I'm sure I saw something come up with. Anyway, cool game. I love the board game, and this works just like the board game. Bring this out, not the shit you just brought out the other week. But yeah, no, it's not bad. I don't mind a good board game, especially when you can use the minifigs in the rooms to the story. So I think that's a win for me in my book.
Yeah, right.
Polar Express, 10 years too late. Cool train, though.
Yes. Wait, is it even 10 years? I thought it's probably closer to 20.
Yeah, probably.
Let's keep going.
I agree. Brendan Sanderson's Cosmic. You know what? There's so much shit leaning into anime, games, and movies now. It's to a point where you're missing the point of an idea.
Put that on the shelf. Nobody knows what that is.
No. Completely agree.
Yeah. I think the idea of ideas is just stop trying to convert your favorite XYZ into a Lego design. Actually come up with a fucking idea.
Primal, explain why Polar Express is cursed. I'd like to know.
Probably because the way that the 3D animation's made, they don't look like real people, but they're not cartoon people.
Again, cool mock. Nobody cares. Let's keep going.
Yeah, we talked about this one as a mock of the week, which was kind of cool. This was cool.
We have. It is a cool mock, but yeah, you're not going to rush out and buy
Taylor
it.
Swift, please just kill me.
You know what? I'd get that over the house.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't get that either.
I wouldn't get.
You're probably right.
I wouldn't get either of them because it's Taylor Swift, but I think that one is much better done, much more marketable than those house things.
Okay, let me flip this one on you, right? Michael Jackson. You put MJ's silhouette there with silhouettes and have, the little 8x8 scene of MJ's stuff.
Too controversial. He's too controversial.
Yeah,
but don't even put Michael Jackson and that thing in the same paragraph.
If Michael Jackson was alive, there'd be a fucking collaboration. Hands down.
Too controversial.
Hands. I guarantee there would be a Taylor Swift and Michael Jackson collaboration.
I think that one there is totally sellable. That would do really well.
And it's almost finger painting. So why hasn't Helena already made this one? Or is that next? Helena, make this for us for a show. Prove us. Prove how good it looks.
But make the boobs bigger.
That looks terrible.
Taskmaster. Welcome to Duplo. Fabuland.
No, keep going. I don't even know what that is.
How to get 10,000?
Yeah.
Probably on OnlyFans. All right. Polish Falcon. Is that Elvis?
Wow. That's
a
cool.
terrible. That photo is better, but again, vehicles that are common in the Lego City space, I don't see why.
No.
Probably because it's so big.
Is it?
Yeah, like it's like you got to think. Them wheels, that's 4 studs. They look like 4 stud wide. That's a different wheel again. No, it's not that big, but not that big.
Yeah, it's MIDI. It's sort of like it's too big to be city, but it's definitely. Yeah.
I wouldn't buy it purely the fact that there's no Sylvester Stallone hanging off the bottom of it.
Yeah, how did you get to 10,000, brother? Well done, if you mate. Credit where it's due. Good hustle.
That photo is terrible. That first photo is terrible. Yeah. Bob's Burgers. How many Bob's Burgers have we seen, Bilsy, over the years? So many Bob's Burgers.
Yep.
The more I see, the less I like it.
And is Bob's Burgers still in production?
Don't know. Wrong person to ask.
I don't know that it is.
Primal said to Henry, the Polar Express is cursed because the animation, the main character's lack of a name, the excessive use of Tom Hanks in like a trillion roles, and the story's a mess. Hey, don't you be knocking Tom Hanks, mate. He's a good bloody actor. But yes, the animation is a bit creepy on. And Cinderella Rocker said, yes, the current series is still a thing.
Speaking of Tom Hanks, I started calling my youngest one Forrest Gump.
Oh, that's the best. That is the best. You know, one day he's going to start calling you Jenny.
No, you know why I started calling him that? Because every single time he argues with me, like every time I say, no, you got to do this, he goes, but Mama said.
You should ask him how his friend Bubba's going then.
And every time he goes, but Mama said something, like, look, Forrest, you can't argue with me, mate. And he doesn't get it, but everyone else in the house does, and they laugh. It's cute. Why?
It is. And hey, I can see this as a botanicals / animals / something coming out for. I can see this look at it through rose-colored lenses, polish this up, standalone set like they're doing the botanicals, like they've done with a few other things. This could slide in.
Botanical range and insect range, you're right. It's definitely marketable. I don't understand what all the shit around the outside is. Like, why isn't it just the lily pads and the whatever the grass is there?
Yeah, good point. Get rid of all the loose stuff.
What's all that?
Because you might want to give your frog a top hat.
And I don't think the frog should be shaped like a tadpole. It's a bit creepy. Like 2 frogs would have been better, but very cool. It'd go well with the kingfisher. That's right.
Yeah, I think that's a working design for sure.
Yeah,
Let's keep going.
You know, like I was about to say, Henry, we are. It's like when you've got a job at a company and you've got 3 people that are going for it and they're all shit, so you're getting the best of the worst.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? It's like we're picking out almost average now. But then again, our standards have, it could be a Steamboat Willie, just saying.
Mm.
Hey, they're doing every other console. Why not go for the world's most best-selling one?
Is PS2 the world's best-selling one, is it?
Yeah.
That or the Wii. I think they used to be in competition, yeah.
It's pretty cool, but again, like for that, I guarantee you, like how much you reckon they'd price that at? And you could just go buy a real PlayStation 2.
There you go. Sony PlayStation 2, best-selling console. 160 million consoles sold.
Can I tell you the only reason why the PS2 was the best-selling console worldwide?
I know. Because it had a Blu-ray player.
No, DVD.
Same thing.
Blu-ray. It was the cheapest way
Yeah.
When a PS2 came out, a Blu-ray player was the cheapest you could buy was $3,200. PlayStation 2 launched at $11.99. It was
with Blu-ray. PlayStation 2
No,
has Blu-ray.
Sorry, DVD.
DVD.
This is
DVD.
before Blu-ray.
Right,
So
PS3 was the same.
it was
with
the
the Blu-ray.
cheapest DVD player on the market. And when the PS3 came down, the PS2 went all the way down to like $300. It was still the cheapest DVD player on the market.
Yeah.
That's why it's the best selling. This is from the era when I had my video game store.
Mm.
We couldn't keep them in.
Was it, correct me if I'm wrong, was the PS2 launch or was it the PS1 launch where they had the massive keynote? The whole room was full of, it might have even been like a Gamescom or a San Diego Comic or something. And the release, I can't remember if it was PS1 or PS2, the big head CEO of America just walked up and went, $3.99. Turned around and walked out of the room. And the crowd went nuts for it.
I think you're right. Yeah.
That was PS2.
It was one of them. Yeah, it was like iconic, just walked out, swagger on stage, drop the price, drop the mic, walk out. Keynote, price drop. I'll find. It goes for like 20 seconds. It's one of the best marketing just drops ever. 1995, so it might have been PlayStation 1.
I remember when PlayStation 1 came out, it was like $1,000, wasn't it? It was pretty
It
expensive.
was. Sure was.
It was up there. I remember saving up for like forever for Gran Turismo.
Bro, I had the wheel and everything, man. I wish I never got rid of it.
Do you know how the PlayStation came about? It was back in the.
All right.
I'm going to ask Sony Computer Entertainment President of America, Steve Reyes, to join me for a brief presentation. $299.
Genius. Like, mate, like to just come up with the balls and just go $2.99. How do you fight back at that? How if you're Xbox or Microsoft or Nintendo, how do you come back at that? You got to completely ignore it and just stay in your lane.
You didn't have Microsoft then. The console wars were purely Nintendo and Sega.
Yeah, well, there you go. Same.
And Nintendo was obviously leading the way with the Nintendo 64. And they wanted to put their games on disc, and they went to Sony and Philips and said, help us put our games on disc. Philips came up with the disc. Sony worked on it for a year or two and then went, nah, we can't help you. A year later, PlayStation was born.
Do you know what's even funnier?
Yeah, right. So they shafted them.
Totally shafted them.
How's this? I found it. There's a YouTuber in America that found this.
I know where you're going.
A Nintendo PlayStation.
What?
Yep. Because Bill's right. Nintendo and Sony worked as partners to release a CD console, and at the 11th hour, we're doing it on ourselves.
Yeah.
So that was the Nintendo PlayStation.
Yeah. So Nintendo stuck with cartridges and went with the Nintendo 64, and then the PlayStation was launched.
Yeah, right.
So, and then when the PlayStation really gained some ground, and Neo Geo launched and failed. So Microsoft came out with Xbox around the same time as PlayStation 2. And they both had DVD players, but Xbox was a lot dearer.
Both DVD players were shit as well. Like they didn't have I don't know what was it called, but the render speed or the whatever the laser speed or the whatever speed they just didn't play it smoothly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Card shuffler.
Oh God.
My thoughts exactly. Jumanji, I mean, we've seen this as well. It's a good build to replicate the board game, but again, a little bit too late. You're calling nostalgia fans that don't have that much money.
No. Great mock. Oh, there you go. Chris put a link in the chat for Nintendo PlayStation history if anyone wants to.
That's the video I'm talking about. It's a really good video.
Check it out, yeah. And also, if anyone's going to Japan, the Nintendo Museum in Osaka is open now. So check that out too.
Modular Archer's Workshop.
Cool mock.
The Grinch House again. Too late.
Oh God.
Better Splendens.
Nope.
You know who's got cool fish? I can't remember the name, but the one we seen at Brick Built,
I think
the coral and all that.
Oh yeah.
They got really good
So
fish.
Lena will know.
Justin, maybe. I can't remember. And that's it. So these 35 are still under the review that we've gone through already. Andrew Hedger, there you go.
the last batch was a lot better. The last batch was a lot better.
Definitely.
I think so.
Last batch was, compared to this one, I mean...
There was nothing that stood out except that movie camera.
The movie camera and maybe the frog on the leaf. On the lily pad.
Yeah, if you get rid of all the hats and shit.
Very interesting. All right. There's ideas for the end of 2024. All right. Some mocks.
Actually, no, I would really like to see the PS2 get through.
I've got some black bricks. I've got some black bricks, bro. You can borrow. You make your own.
Cool.
That Batman is awesome.
This Batman is sick. This Batman
is really cool.
This is something I would fight Ash for to display it around the house. Like I said, I think last week, I'm not a comic book, a Marvel, a DC, or that kind of fan. I just like Batman and Batman shit, and this is cool.
Shaping is amazing.
Yeah.
And, you don't realize until you see kind of this angle, the size of it.
Yeah, it's huge.
Like, it is massive.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, there's very fucking cool. Very, very cool. Hey, Lego man. Grizz, I think you sent me did you send me a link for that one? Share it up.
Grizz sent the link.
Yeah, get that one shared up. That one's freaking awesome. Batman rocks always. I agree. We've already looked through the Fox and the PlayStation. Right, so let me just hide that window. Got a couple more. So Mr. Linjuko rebuilt his Pagani. I'm guessing it's from the Speed Champions to this guy. I can see what he means. He said it had a bit of a Batman-esque feel to it. Hey, it's cool for a Speed Champions city car.
It is.
Not too bad. Don't be yawning, my friend. Don't be yawning. What other mocks did the people send me? Now, I've got to find that video. Did I drop that in our streaming chat or just to you, Henry?
Wasn't in
Streaming.
What was it?
Hey, before I open that, did you find my the tiger meme one funny? In the streaming chat about the person buying something off looking for a roommate?
No, I didn't.
Oh no, you posted why you found it funny, but you didn't post the link.
Oh, it's a picture. I can't help but to keep gilling it. It's how I'm going to sell it's how I'm buying next Lego Marketplace. Have a look later.
There's no picture.
Image.
There's no picture.
I'll have to find it again then. Okay, so Grizz, can you send? I don't think I sent you this link, so I'll put it in there myself. Actually, this link. It's a 5-minute video, but it's well worth the watch. This is one Henry was talking about that I sent him earlier. This guy goes through multiple different variations of making suspension, and he has a little. You'll see in a minute. This automated.
Oh, I've seen
this road, and it just goes through from rubber bands to full hinges to you name it. It's just fascinating. I guess whether you like cars or into cars, or it's just a half of fascinating 5-minute video to watch and see what works and what doesn't work. And how insane and how full on he gets with some stuff.
It's really cool.
It's just because it's different too. It's always good to push the different facts. So I just put the link in the chat. If you got a spare couple of minutes, you guys go and watch that. Now it goes without saying, next Monday will be nothing but Brickvention. Now I'm literally leaning on Claire, Manda, Helena, Critter. If you're going down.
So can I have a holiday next week?
I heard you're actually going to turn up special guest at the convention dinner, but whispers.
Oh, really?
I actually.
Hold on, word just in. That's actually Jay. Sorry, I got you mixed up.
I was going to Brickvention still, but I actually pulled out today. I can't go. So I'll be here next Monday. Looking forward to seeing what I missed.
Yeah. So I definitely we'll definitely have to lean in. Get Jacko, yeah. I might even reach out to Jacko. That dude's normally good at giving a show recap.
Bro, I'm taking a holiday. I'm going to take a holiday.
Don't be like that, man. Don't be like that.
Oh, bro, I'm making it my life's mission to never go to Brickvention. How about that?
Okay. Also, side note, don't care what it's called or where it is. We're here to talk about what turns up new and fresh at Brickvention. So yes, you will be here so we can talk about what was there good and maybe what was there slightly as a table filler. But we will talk about things, you know. We'll go through. Yeah. We're not talking about how good, you know, everything else around is. We'll talk about the Lego and our small community and what they done and how much fun they had there, all right? Don't be giving me these, I'm on holiday, bro. You just had 7 weeks holidays. You know, you finally caught up to Mexican time. Mexican caught up to real time. All right, I'm trying to flick through these mocks. I don't think I've got any more to show.
Claire's firing off. The community diversity. That is so Victorian.
And Claire's from Brisbane.
I know.
But you're right. That is 100% straight out of Melbourne. Diversity, you know, yeah. Straight out of cafe world.
Hey, speaking of 7 week holiday, I booked my Lego house tickets today.
No, you didn't.
I did.
The big $5,000 one.
So we're going to no, we're not doing the inside tour. We're just going to Lego House, and also Legoland in Billund, and we're staying at the Legoland Hotel.
Nice.
Yeah.
I definitely expect some gifts. And so does Henry. I can tell he likes that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you got to get a selfie with what's his name? Gus. I was going to call him Dust then. Gus.
Yeah.
How do I paste something in the chat?
Down the bottom corner, just write your message. Oh, no, paste it.
He needs to be on Twitch. He can't do it on the chat. He's looking at.
Can't use paste it in that normal chat
not anymore. It used to be supported. It's not anymore.
Ugh, I'm just going to post it in your chat and then.
Right.
I think Bilsy is a drug mule. No, just a council worker. It's all them overtime bucks, not drugs.
Oh, don't talk to me about overtime bucks. Bloody overtime buckaroos, mate.
If you got 4 minutes of your life, go watch that in your spare time.
I'm posting on behalf of the Melbourne fan.
Oh, yeah, please do it. Everyone click on that and watch it.
Okay.
After our stream.
And on that note, everybody, like we said, Brickvention, have a good bloody trip to Melbourne for those that are going. Find the parts of Melbourne that make you happy like me. Their coffee, you can never go wrong with their coffee. So at least that's one.
The airport exits are good as well.
Ha! Like Henry said. You know it's not good? Slippery shoes at a Melbourne Zoo. But outside of that...
right.
Mate, ass up. I ended up ass up. And a shout out to Caitlin and Miller as well. And hopefully marriage is going good for you guys. And a shout out to Rick James too. Rick James gave a big shout out to all of us the other day. Gave me a call and just said to say hello to everyone. So outside of that, have fun at Brickvention, people. And we will see you Wednesday night for some builds, but more or less Monday night next week for the recap. So until then, toodaloo, motherfuckers.